Welcome to the future of banking. In today's episode, we at Mzansi Best Brands explore Tyme-Bank, a game-changing force in virtual banking. With no physical branches, Tyme-Bank is leading the charge in a new era of digital banking in South Africa. But how did they do it? And how is virtual banking reshaping the way we bank? Join us as we follow the crumbs. The future of digital banking, particularly in emerging markets, is tightly connected to trends in financial inclusion and fintech innovations. Tyme-Bank is at the forefront of this shift, with significant expansions internationally into Southeast Asia and beyond. Regulatory changes around digital identity verification, open banking policies, and the growing adoption of blockchain technology for secure transactions are likely to shape the future of how banks operate. Moreover, global discussions around central bank digital currencies could influence digital-only banks' roles in cross-border transactions and financial security. Let us get introduced to Tyme-Bank. Tyme-Bank, founded in 2012, is South Africa's first fully digital bank, where customers don't need to visit a physical branch because there aren't any. Customers use their smartphones, laptops, or kiosks at local retailers like Pick n Pay and Boxer stores to open accounts, make deposits, or withdraw cash. Customers can open a bank account in less than 5 minutes, leveraging biometric verification linked to South Africa's Department of Home Affairs for FICA compliance. Tyme-Bank's simple, easy-to-use mobile app allows customers to check balances, transfer funds, and apply for loans with just a few taps. This focus on virtual banking has allowed Tyme-Bank to reduce operational costs significantly while expanding access to people in previously underserved communities. Tyme-Bank's strategic alliances were pivotal in driving its growth. In addition to the retail presence through Pick n Pay and Boxer, Tyme-Bank also teamed up with National Treasury and Small Business Development to empower small business owners and the unbanked population through affordable banking services. Tyme stands for Take Your Money Everywhere. In June 2012, a team within Deloitte Consulting led by Koenraad Jonker and Tjaart van der Walt initially developed a technology-based banking system to facilitate the movement of money across different platforms. The technology to convert cash at one till into mobile money and back to cash at the other till evolved into a full-fledged digital banking platform. So in October 2015, Rolf Eikweberus led the application for a retail banking license. It took them 2.5 years to get a full banking license from the South African Reserve Bank. African Rainbow Capital, the investment company founded by South African billionaire Patrice Motsepe, eventually acquired a 100% stake in Tyme-Bank in 2018 before its official launch as a retail bank. Through ARC's resources and strategic partnerships with the Foschini Group and the Zion Christian Church, Tyme-Bank was able to establish itself in a competitive and largely traditional banking sector. IoT has also enabled devices like smartwatches to handle banking tasks, offering real-time notifications and making payments even faster and more convenient. This seamless integration of technology into our daily lives is pushing banking into the digital cloud. Tyme-Bank launched with its everyday transactional account bundled with a unique savings tool called Goal Save, its money transfer solution, and its Time Coach app, which gives consumers free access to their credit report supported by useful tips on how to make better decisions about money. Global citizenship. Tyme-Bank's entry into the market has spurred competition among incumbents like Capitec, First National Bank, and ABSA, particularly in terms of digital transformation. As of 2023, Tyme-Bank had around 6 million customers in South Africa, making it one of the fastest-growing banks in the country. Less than 6 years since launching, it is the first digital bank to break even in South Africa, a major achievement. When you consider that globally, less than half of the top 100 digital banks are profitable. Tyme-Bank has South Africa's leading fixed deposit savings rate of 11% and has launched interest-free grant advance for social grant recipients. Tyme-Bank has also launched healthcare insurance, Tyme Health, in collaboration with the National Healthcare Group, a banking first in South Africa. And even better, Tyme-Bank launched the Buy Now, Pay Later product More Time when the concept was relatively unknown in South Africa. Merchant cash advanced through Tyme-Bank's recent acquisition of the award-winning fintech Retail Capital. The bank is now one of the leading unsecured merchant funders to SMEs in South Africa. Tyme-Bank now funds over 50,000 businesses with 9.5 billion rands of working capital. Its funding portfolio has grown by 30% since the Retail Capital business was acquired in December 2022. Banking for everyone. Tyme-Bank believes that every South African has the right to accessible and affordable banking, and so it aimed to disrupt the local banking industry by offering a pure digital banking experience to customers. South Africa's unbanked and underbanked population is estimated to be at about 11 million. Given its objective to strive for financial inclusion, Tyme-Bank has made it a priority to increase banking access and simplify the process. When the bank decided to refresh its core banking system, they selected a cloud-native banking platform because it offered infinite scalability and quick time to market. The implementation took 6 months, and during that time, Tyme-Bank migrated 85% of its infrastructure to the Amazon Web Services, AWS platform, a shift that allowed Tyme-Bank to halve their operational costs. The present future. Tyme-Bank's entrance into the market has shaken up the traditional banking model in South Africa. By the end of 2024, Tyme-Bank reached over 7 million customers, a clear sign that virtual banking is not just the future, it's the present. The most common transaction type has been card swipes, which shows that customers enjoy earning Pick and Pay. Smart Shopper rewards. Following this, cash deposits at till points in Pick and Pay stores are the most common transaction type. This demonstrates that cash on hand is still prevalent within the bank's target market segment. The bank's customer analytics show that more than half its customers earn a salary of less than 5,000 rand, $333 a month, and 45% of customers are older than 35. Its customers have deposited about 100 million rand, $33.3 million. The average goal save balance per customer is 4,500 rand, $300. With no monthly fees for everyday transactions and no need for physical branches, Tyme-Bank's model of cost efficiency and customer convenience has forced established banks to rethink their approach to digital transformation. With that, Tyme Global was created in 2017 as the international arm of Tyme-Bank. In Indonesia, 150 Tyme kiosks were deployed for an Indonesian bank partner. Their monthly customer acquisition rate has increased 7 times in less than 2 years. Cost per account opening is only 18% of branch cost per account opened. In New Zealand, 130 Tyme kiosks were deployed to KYC, a New Zealand bank partner's 700,000 customers to satisfy new KYC requirements. Now, Tyme Global is doubling down on its Southeast Asia strategy with the recent funding from APIS and JG Summit. Tyme-Bank is applying for a banking license in the Philippines, a country with a population of 108 million and a GDP per capita of $3,485. They see similarities between their target market in South Africa and the Philippines. With Tyme-Bank's kiosk and modern banking stack, it will become interesting how they can scale the same way outside of South Africa. They seem to see more similarities in Southeast Asia as opposed to the rest of Africa. On the 10th of June 2019, ARC and Ethos Private Equity jointly announced an investment of 200 million rand by the Ethos Artificial Intelligence Fund and co-investors jointly named Ethos AY Fund into Tyme-Bank Holdings. The transaction is subject to all conditions precedent being met. The investment by the fund in Tyme-Bank will result in the fund being an 8% shareholder in the bank. ARC announced in December 2021 that Tencent and CDC Group had become shareholders in Tyme-Bank. This capital raising is expected to support Tyme-Bank's emerging markets expansion. Tyme-Bank has also partnered with not-for-profit social enterprise Harambee Youth Employment Accelerator to create jobs and stimulate economic participation. Harambee is a leading youth employment accelerator in South Africa, and our partnership with them has provided us with the best way to recruit our amazing team of Tyme-Bank ambassadors. In a world where technology is transforming every part of our lives, Tyme-Bank is proving that banking can be simple, accessible, and affordable for everyone. Virtual banking has arrived, and Tyme-Bank is leading the way. Thank you for joining us as we explored this groundbreaking financial industry, where we discussed the critical banks that have played their part in South Africa. Until next time, happy banking. Time will tell.